Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
The pass set it all up. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. It's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Across the timeline comes James. Trailing by 4. Off the mark. No good. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense. LBJ has it. For 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Oh, emphatic slam.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
James matched up with Paul George. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Leonard. Well defended. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To James. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
George. Paul George. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Paul George with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
James, he engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3. And the rebound taken in by George. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Beverly. DeMarcus Cousins tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
LeBron James, tough matchup against George. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. It's LA Clippers ball. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Danny Green against George. Cousins. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. And the finish. Slam dunk.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Anthony Davis against Paul George. To Kyle Kuzma. Fires the three. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Lakers at the controls right now. From long range, Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Slams it down.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Knocked loose. Leonard. Oh, he missed his first three shots, but he gets that one to go down, and it's a three.
Well, when you fall down, you always get back up. That's the mindset of good shooters.
Offensive and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Williams across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. To George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Very little's gone right in this first quarter, but with that three, you look at the scoreboard, they're back within 9.
And Ed, Rome was not built in one day. You can't rush the process. Just keep chipping away. Chip, chip, chip.
Shot from the lane won't go. The pass taken away by the Lakers. That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
Big pick right there.
James, knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Oh, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Louis Williams, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
And finishes strong.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
James. McGee powers it through.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Clippers have the basketball. Whoa, what a finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Beverly. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
And that's a backcourt violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. James, the pass taken away by the Clippers. To Paul George. Kawhi Leonard. Not going down for him this time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Around the perimeter to Williams. Leonard. buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe.
Someone's not going to be happy about that. You have to be careful on the inbounds. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Stepping in for the Clippers, number 20.
Throws it down.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
In a flash, scores at the rim.
I can see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
LeBron against George. And counted at the rim.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Beverly into the front court. His guy's up by 15. Cousins to Kyle Kuzma. Has a chance, knocks it down from mid-range.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Leonard. He was all over him. To Davis. James. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Los Angeles, they have it. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Leonard. Not going down here. The follow won't go either. To James. And stuffs it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And finishes strong. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Even to Zubats. Able to recover with the block. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. James still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
George, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's James. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
He has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense centers around him.
George. Chance, but it's no good. LeBron into the front court. Down a bundle. To Davis. James. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Leonard. 4-3. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Leonard. Hauled in by James. Davis to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
James into the front court. His guys down big. Beyond the arc for 3. Leonard to Beverly, trying to cash in. Beverly's shot no good. Danny Green against George to Cousins. Oh, had him going there for a second. Danny Green. Kyle Kuzma. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Paul George to Leonard. And 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Can't connect. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Screen coming. They'll get it down to Davis. And throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lou Williams. James. Smothering D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Davis. Count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Williams to George. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready.
Slams it home on the putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Here's Leonard for two. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Lakers ball.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
James. Short jumper off the mark. Slam dunk. DeMarcus Cousins swats it. 3 quarters down. It's been all Clippers so far. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like your chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Can't connect. To Harkless. Lays it up and in.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Patrick Beverly. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Williams. Lou Williams. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Williams into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. And he buries it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here comes the screen. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Williams across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. Leonard to Beverly. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
LBJ with it. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Leonard. And it's Davis for the rebound. Davis. Anthony Davis. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. It's James. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Paul George, 4-2. Second effort, Beverly to Harkless. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Get back.
James can't go down. Smothering defense.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
No issues for Kuzma. Hand in his face, he drills it.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First try, no good. Second of 3 is good. James. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now.